the weaponization of these political movements, and that
Yes.
is a concern for not just national security but also bilateral relations,
Yes.
say between India and Pakistan. But since you've been dealing with radical ideologies, you've been studying religious dogmas and how these ideologies interact with each other. Now, of course, there is Sikh extremism. There's the Islamists. How do you find the nuances? How do you distinguish, and how do you see these ideologies interact with each other?
Wow, that's a really good question. I think it depends. I think there certainly are opportunities where one movement sees an advantage in cooperating with another. The problem with the Islamists is the Islamists hate everybody. I mean, the Islamists don't just hate the West, they hate the Jews, they hate Buddhists, they hate Hindus, they hate Sikhs, right, because they see them as non-Muslim. In fact, they hate most Muslims. Right. People forget the vast majority of victims of Islamist terrorist attacks are other Muslims. Right. These are people that believe that their version of Islam is the only dominant one, the only real one, and therefore that's why they kill everybody. So I think that would make it difficult to see any kind of collaborative effort. The bottom line, though, is the way I like to express religious terrorism is very, very simple. There's three phrases to it. Something's wrong. I know what's wrong. I know who's responsible for it, and I have some kind of divine jurisdiction or some divine justification for changing it, often through the use of violence. And if you use that formula, you can describe Islam as extremism. So the West, Muslim countries have been oppressed. The West is at fault. Allah is telling me to kill them to get my way. Same thing with Sikh terrorism. India won't grant us an independent Khalistan. We've tried for centuries; it has not working. Therefore, we're authorized to kill, including prime ministers, to get our way. Right. So I think there are some commonalities underlying religious extremism. I'd also say there's commonalities underlying other types of ideological and political extremism.